And this partisan Alabama crowd pulling for Steve Grissom, an Alabama native, who turned down a chance to play collegiate football because he wanted to go drive a race car.
And look at Gordon coming up on the outside.
And you can hear the fans in the background standing and waving and screaming as they are 3 wide, 3 by 3 by 3 for 36 positions.
And Schrader still hasn't led a lap. Jeff Gordon led the last lap, but Schrader's looking good right now. Talking about the yellow car in the middle, Eminem's car.
He's going to sit there in the middle and say, well, this got me up here. Let's see if I can stay in that position.
Schrader trying to hang on the bottom of the racetrack.
But here comes Jeff Gordon on the outside with drafting help from Jerry Nadeau. He's trying to go down and pick up Nadeau. There you see Jeff come off the corner and move down to try to pick up the 25 car.
Gordon right out front. Their pace has slowed down about a half a second a lap since they started racing. Bill Elliott was running anywhere from 51.30 to 51 in seconds, 51.60. That last lap by Jeff Gordon was 52 seconds flat.
Bobby Hamilton roaring back with a little shove from the Home Depot Pontiac of Tony Stewart. Now we're riding along with Mark Martin, who led 98 laps here in the spring. But today, he started way toward the back of the pack, back in 27th position, and is now all the way up in 7th spot. There have been 16 lead changes among 10 different drivers, and Jeff Gordon showing the way here on lap number 87.
He's looking at the big picture, and they're looking at the small picture. Yeah.
Who's up there, Steve? So Randy is. Okay.
Is that Rusty? Rusty Wallace up to 10th place.
Gotcha.
And Matt Kenseth, you know, he in the 97 and 99 ran back there last for so long, he couldn't stand it anymore.
It's probably 3 seconds for being lapped.
They lost that 10 seconds on the
Well,
last time I looked up, it's 28 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's about.
Is that down inside the north building? That was a little.
Today, the stakes are high on this high-bank, high-speed Talladega Oval, as these 5 drivers hope they are the ones to walk away with $1 million. It's the 5th and final No Bull 5 bonus battle of the year. And take a look. Jeff Gordon, one of our No Bull 5 contenders, is leading here after 91 laps. Craftsman race recap shows you that Jeff Gordon is the leader. He has led 8 of 91 laps. There have been 19 lead changes. And thus far, although I hate to mention it, we are caution-free. A race record pace, 183.975 mile per hour average. The lap leader, Phil Elliott, has led the ball thus far. Earnhardt, Stewart, Gordon, and Martin. Along with Mike Skinner, Bobby Hamilton, Earnhardt Jr., Dave Marcus, and Michael Walker. Off the track, still being worked on, Sterling Marlin. Poor Chevrolet trying to get him back on the racetrack. And out of the race, Jeremy Mayfield gone to the garage area with an engine problem, as did Kevin LePage.
And Jimmy Spencer just made a pit stop a moment ago, so he's gone a lap down. That's a little bit earlier than we thought they would be coming in. But apparently he felt he needed to stop, and so he did, as Bobby Hamilton goes for the lead.
Bobby Hamilton in the Kodak Chevrolet, the Morgan McClure stable. Runt Pittman, the engine builder. They've had some success here. They've won here with Ernie Irvin as a driver. And now these cars are trying to pull away somewhat from that second pack.
And that second, Rusty Wallace is part of this 5-car breakaway. But leading that second pack is Matt Kenseth and Mike Bliss. Kenseth, who for the first pit stop ran back in 4th position with a 97 and 99. But after that pit stop, he has marched his way right to the front. And the last time by was in 6th position.
Let's run along with Rusty here for just a moment. Rusty Wallace on the Miller Lite roof camera, onboard camera with our Jimmy Dean telemetry. Take a look at what speed we're talking about here for Rusty's Taurus. So watch as he goes down the corner at 188. As soon as he goes in and hits this bank, he's going to lose a couple of miles per hour, I should say. We saw him go down to 186. Oh, he had to touch the brakes a little bit as it came off the corner. All of a sudden, the cars in front of him slowed down. As we see the 4 cars losing the lead. Did something happen to the 4 car all of a sudden? Well, he's been shuffled up high. Doesn't have any drafting partner, looks like.
That's the way it looks. Now he gets back down to the inside. Gets back in 5th place, but the outside line's about to go by.
I'm assuming the 4 car had to back off accelerator as he came off the corner. Something happened, and he lost momentum, and he's lost about 5 or 6 spots because of as Spencer is being pushed to the. He's put it in reverse and going to the garage. Ray, what's going on?
Well, Benny, they came in just a couple of laps ago to put tires on this car, and again, we're having overheating problems down here. Jimmy said the car was getting very hot. They put tires on it, went out, ran 2 laps, and he said, I just broke the shock on the right rear. So the mount, they think, is broken, so he's gone behind the wall so that they can work on that. We hear a DJ, Dale Jarrett, is also talking about his car getting hot again. It's been over 240 degrees. So one more time, he dropped back out of that pack, and he's lost a lot of positions. They're talking about making another change on the front of this car when they pit, and we expect that in about 5 or 6 laps to see the 88 come into pit road.
And he and he and John Andretti have been running 2nd and 3rd, and both of them dropped all the way back. I don't know if Andretti's having a similar problem or not, but he's back there in 33rd place. So,
and then just 5 laps ago, Bill Elliott was in the front as Earnhardt gets a little bit squirrely there trying to pull out to make a move. And the 20 car goes way up the racetrack, Benny.
Oh, is there something up there? I mean, the same thing happened the last time with the leader. Bobby Hamilton came off the corner and all of a sudden goes high on the racetrack, lost momentum. Same thing has happened to Tony Stewart.
There had been a report from some of the crews of some possible oil and that into the racetrack, and so now we've seen at least 3 cars get a little squirrely down there. You got to wonder. I started to say a moment ago, Bill Elliott was leading about 6 laps ago, and now he has dropped all the way back to the 33rd position.
They're about to come up on Darrell Waltrip and put a lap on him.
As Earnhardt is going for the lead. Dale Earnhardt, Goodwrench Chevrolet. He's there. He has it.
That could be lead change number 24 here at Talladega. What about Bobby Hamilton, John?